So, if you guys have been following along with my Shell Dweller tank, also check out my Instagram at Aquatic Spendthrift, same as my YouTube channel name. But you would know that I have apple snails. I have quite a few of three of them, three adults, and I have a bunch of babies. You can see some in the breeder box over here, and some else escaped into the tank, like this one. So I have some apple snail babies. I also have shell dweller babies. This is one of the bigger ones. I have lots though. There's some here, and I have a lot back there. Probably should clean the glass also. Have a lot there. And I also purchased nearite snails recently. You could see one right back there. That's a nearite snail. I have two others. Let's see if I can find them. And my apple snail's trying to climb up the tank. That's one of the nearite snails. I had a really cool one. Oh, here's the second one. So there's two of these ones. And the last one, I guess he's playing hard to find, so I might not find him. He's one of the cooler looking neurites, but I was looking at my tank and I noticed these little specks on the glass. See them there. Then I looked at this rock and I noticed more of them, and I finally realized that those were nearite snail eggs. So in theory I could try to hatch them, but they do require brackish or salt water, and they're not clusters like apple snails lay. They kind of just scatter them all over the rocks, so it's kind of hard to. If I was to try and breed them, I'd have to kind of remove my aquascape and put it somewhere separate, which would be a little annoying. But it is possible. But it's kind of cool to know that I have shell dweller babies, I have apple snail babies, not nearite snail babies. I have all kinds of babies in the tank. So very interesting tank, to say the least. And this is why, if you've seen my pre-video I just released, I have so many nutrient export methods on this tank, because I have to feed a lot, because I have so many fish inside this tank. And the reason I actually bought this breeder box was not really to breed snails. However, it was there to put the baby fish in when they get outcast, if the population goes too high in the tank, so I can have somewhere to put them so they don't get bullied too much. But right now it's being used for snails, which is kind of crazy. And I have a lot of snails back there. Now I have nearite snail eggs all over the rocks. I'm contemplating if I should breed them or not. It is possible. I do have salt water, since I do have a saltwater tank. However, it'd be kind of challenging since the snail eggs are kind of just scattered everywhere rather than in clusters like the apple snails leave. So like, as you can see, it's not even like a bunch together. It's just like one here, one there, one over there. Then you have another little bit on the glass. You got one on the intake, a few on the intake tube. Got scattered all over the rocks. You can see they're all even on the rocks there. And in order to remove them, I would have to remove a lot of the aquascape. However, it is a possibility. I might actually try and hatch some. And you're right, snails are pretty hard to come by in where I am, so it might be interesting to do, but who knows? Who knows?